I just want to be free. I want to be free from demonic attack. Most of all, that's what I want to be free from. Why can't I be free? Mostly because here on planet Earth, we have a war going on between good and evil. Again. Again and again and again and again and again. And when do I get to be free? I don't know, after I've won the war. How am I doing winning the war? Well, I've won it for myself. I'm trying to help the rest of you win the war for your own freedom. Most of you people are very satisfied in being enslaved. You're a slave, Neo. You haven't heard that in the Matrix? Well, when was the last time somebody said that to you? You're a slave, so-and-so. Well, you are. Most people just say, yeah, that's right, I'm just going back to my job tomorrow. In other words, there's no way to motivate you out of your low vibe. There's nothing I can give you because innately whatever you had as a child that just wanted to go off and be a superhero, you want to be Spider-Man when you're 6 years old. Everybody goes to Walmart and they want Superman and Spider-Man and Batman t-shirts. All them kids are 6 years old. What happens? I don't know what happens. What happens? I don't know. It's all in the end, you get to be, I don't know. You're 26 years old and you should be Superman, and what are you? I don't know. You're a fat fucking slob drunk at the end of the bar. I don't know. Well, the 6-year-old is like looking at you and saying, get off the ground, you stupid alcoholic. I never wanted you to be an alcoholic. I saw alcoholics when I was 6 years old. I never wanted to be like them. Why are you being an alcoholic 6-year-old when you're 26 or 36 or 46 or 56 or 66? Why are you still a drunk in the bar? You never wanted to be anything other than what? An alcoholic? I don't know. When all your parents and grandparents saw you when you were a newborn in the hospital, did they all look at you and said, that one's going to be a hardcore alcoholic? If it was an alcoholic family, they probably all did think about it. Well, it's your ancestral curse in that case, an alcoholic family. I know people that grew up in alcoholic families and, said, I've had enough as a kid. I don't want to be that alcoholic. I'm not going to go and perpetuate this intergenerational curse. I don't know. The meat eating. I'm so surprised because I expected my nieces when they were in their teens to rebel against their fuck-faced parents. They don't. They toe the line. It's like, well, we're having ribs. Kaitie always says we're having ribs. And I'm looking at you, Kaitie, and I'm saying, exactly how old are you now? Aren't you old enough to, make up your own mind? I was. By the time I was in grade 7, I knew the adults were what? Fuck faces. I knew. Why don't you speak your voice, Kaitie? Huh? I don't know. You got something wrong with you. You need to listen to that song Jeremy by Pearl Jam. Because your mom and your aunt used to listen to that all the time. Who's Jeremy? You, Kaitie. You are a Jeremy. Because of all the trauma that you've had in your life because of your fuck-faced parents and your fuck-faced aunts and uncles. They're all fuck-faced. What does it mean? Low vibe tribe. Who's the only one in your family that can help you out? Your uncle. I'm the only one who's high vibe, and probably anybody you know, and everybody calls me nuts and wants to send me to the nut house. Well, I'm sorry. But when you're the black sheep, you're the black sheep. You all understand black sheep. All the white sheep don't want nothing to do with you. Why? Because you're the black sheep. Most of all, what is it? Well, most of all, what are they afraid of? The black sheep. Why? Because he's black. Doesn't it sound like racism to you? Anyways, no one wants to ask me any questions. No one wants to help me out. I can't help you out if you won't help yourself. I don't know. You're going to have to stop eating meat, Kaitie. If you want my help, you're going to have to stop eating meat. It's your biggest problem, them ribs. They're so tasty. I'm sorry you're a low-vibe person. You consciously choose to eat meat. You know better. Because generations and generations of teenagers threw off their overbearing parents and all their fucking bullshit. The people, that's what they do. Teens, they're supposed to get into macrame and patchouli. They become vegetarian. They become Mother Earth goddess. And they look at all the evil on the planet, and, it becomes, your mission to planet Earth. It is. I mean, generation to generation. What happens with most of those teams? They fizzle out. Well, your parents' generation, by the time they were, I don't know, 13 to 15, they found a bottle of whiskey, and they drank themselves until the point where they are now. Alcoholics. Alcoholics everywhere. Every adult you see is an alcoholic, isn't it true? Except for me. I used to drink just like them. I don't anymore. I used to eat meat like them too. I don't anymore. Who's evolved? Me. Why don't you talk to me and tell them the rest of them people to... I mean, I can't even say those. Because those is correct English, isn't it? Why do I always say them? Because I'm under demonic attack. If you had any idea the number of demons that were after me, you'd wonder why. Well, because I tell the truth. What do demons tell you? Lies. Why are they after me? Because they don't want people to tell you the truth. Because they want you to be their slave. They always try and enslave me every day, and I don't even have full control of my body because of their evil. It's very hard to come to the same conclusion. Everybody thinks God has got all the power. But God does. But until God exercises his power, it's up to you. And that's what's going on right now. Yes, God gave those demonics all kinds of power. Why? To test you. Well, you're in purgatory. Planet Earth is purgatory. If you're Roman Catholic and you go to Catholic school, you should know what purgatory is. It's not heaven. It's a place where you have to prepare yourself for heaven. You got to raise yourself on the scale of human consciousness. Well, anyways, if you're drinking booze, eating meat, you ain't never going to make it. Do you like the way I speak it? Do you like having demons telling you what to do? Because they try and make me all the time to do what I can't. It's very hard to fight them. Because God allows them to be strong. Why? Because you're being tested. What is God doing? God is saying, Kaitie, your uncle is under demonic attack. What does he need? He needs you to help him out. Well, what has he told you over and over? How does he need help? Did you raise your vibe today? Did you stop eating meat today? I'm calling you out on your darkness, Kaitie. You know who you are, Kaitie. You know who you are. You know who I am. You're being very dark and demonic. I can't help you out. You fully understand what it's like for those animals who sacrifice so you can have ribs. Sorry, if you're going to be the same way as everybody else, you know what the name is, don't you? Yeah, you're a what? What are you? I can't help you out. Everybody understands. I call people that are low vibe people. What are you? You're a fuckface. I don't care if you're a teen or a tween. If you're eating meat, you're a fuckface. Because the animals look at you and they say, you know better. They're all alive on the planet. For all of you teens and tweens. All of the animals are here. All the animals know all the cows go in and they get turned into McDonald's burgers. Everybody understands it's time because you're an adult now. In the olden days and, the days of Jesus, and when you were 13 years old, you were a bride and you were sold to the highest bidder. At 13, that's when you became a married woman. So, I don't know. You were considered an adult in those days, and, you're being considered an adult now in my eyes. It's all on you. Once you've reached your adulthood, everything you choose, it is on you now. You got a shitty upbringing the same as everybody else. It's time for you to go and find new ways to re-educate yourself in better ways. I can help you out, but only if you ask me.